I'm going to come up here because I split these wires a little bit. So I want to make sure that they're going to hold together a bit. Okay. I think I have one more, but I don't. Oh, this may do it. Hold on. I've left them over there, the cheap ones. I've got the better one up here. It's not that one's cheaper or better, it's just that I don't need that quality for this little bit of wire that I'm working with here. Okay. All right. So now this is going to be the downside. The downside, what's the downside? Well, the downside is, now I need some standoffs. Ooh! Turn that off for now. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? This, that's on there okay, so I don't have to worry about that. This is going to go here like so. And I don't know what's behind that, so I don't want to start screwing into it. So what? Well, I'm going to tell you. So I'll try and do a couple of screws here just to see. It'll make it easier if this would just come right off, and I'm thinking it will. There are only 4 screws. That makes it better yet. Not that I hit the floor, but okay. Good. Put you up here for a second. There's a reason for this. Okay. Now, what I need to do is I want to have a little bit of an angle on it. So first we're going to do it this way. I don't want the wire going forward. I want it to go this way with that. So that's the way that's going to go on there. So now I need screws. Ooh! Okay, here's some. Maybe a smaller bit. Let me see. That screw just look like this. Okay. Too big. Let's see if this that. I guess it doesn't make a difference, but you know what? A little too tight, but I'd rather have it a little too tight than too loose. screws, and another one of these, because I need it here anyway. Okay, hold on. Now, let's see what we got going here. So I wanted the back to be a little bit of an angle. That's one of the reasons why. Okay, let's open these up a little bit. Open it up. You can always make them bigger. The real pain in the ass to make them smaller. Okay. Still not enough. Well then, guess what, pal? Try this again. Okay, now let's put a screw here, or a nut rather. A nut. I want to make sure that's going to stay. So not on this side. Don't even think about it. You got to remember, we're at a hardware store and pick up another 100. We got a hardware store over here at Brantford Hardware, and when you go in there, they have nuts, you know, all sorts of nuts. A large assortment of nuts and such, and you can buy them by the piece, or you can pull the drawer out more, and there's boxes of 100 in the back. So hypothetically, I think the last time I bought something there, the nuts, they weren't these nuts. The nuts were 13 cents a piece. But if I bought 100 of them, I could have got it for $8. Let me buy the 100. I think that's what it was. I don't feel like stabbing myself with the screwdriver.
No, no.
Were you guys watching that? I was doing this. Bad move. I gotta go to the range. I haven't been there in a while. Man, I gotta call up the state. I gotta call, see if Manny's there, because I have what they call pre-band. Now what that basically is, do I want to do that too? Yeah, I probably should. I have to go get some more. And maybe not. I don't have to put it on every one. I'll do it this way. AR-15s, or anything that looks like that. Some of them call them the black rifle. But at this point, a little bit further. This side's fine. This side has to go down a little bit more. But anyway, if you had them, you're grandfathered in. So basically, I'm grandfathered in on what I have. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Because I'm not supposed to sell these things. However, if I go to a gun shop, one of the bigger ones around here, they have pre-banned rifles for sale. Now the rifles that they have for sale, you know, are basically what I have. And they're asking $3,000-$4,000 for them. Well, how can they be selling them if I can't? Because if I go to them, I can sell them to an FFL. But if I sell them to them, they're only going to want to give me whatever the value may be back then. Which means my SIG 400 that cost me $1,200 back then, right now is probably worth, as a pre-band, I would probably say about $3,500 to $4,000. If I take it to one of the shops, an FFL dealer, he may want to give me $800-900 for it. And naturally the sales pitch. You know, oh, we can only do so much, we can only sell them so, yeah, you know, that type of shit. Been there, done that. I know. So, I got to find out a little bit more about that. Because before I so-called give them away, and that's a giveaway if I sell them for that, because the few that I have that I want to sell, I haven't used them in like 8 years, 7 years. So, you know, even the other ones I haven't used all that much, you know, as far as the rifles go. But, I mean, it's just that they're probably $12,000 worth of rifles or better. And some of them are not pre-banned. Some of them can be legally sold. Alright, I need to get a, what you call it for this. It's going to be a lot easier to put this on with a ratchet. I don't think I have any open ends here that fit this. Or not open end, but a, oh, I did have, but I don't have it here. What did I do with it? Hold on. Okay, this one maybe. I may not be able to get it in there, that's the problem, because of the PCB. close to it. Yeah, see, I can't get on with it. Alright, you know what? They're on enough. Little glue. Little CA. CA, ABC. Oh, you know what I can use? I can use some of my 5-minute stuff. I'm sitting here with the air conditioners going. And I got to do some work outside. However, there is a little breeze out there, so that should help. And this is like an all grip. They have 1 to 2 minute cure time. And they have 5 to 6, 5 to 8, I forgot what it was. And this is a 5 to 8. But this has a little bit of a different dry to it. It's not gonna, the other stuff, if you really crip to loosen it, it'll kind of crack a little bit. This stuff kind of dries rubbery. Rubbery? Rubbery. Okay. So now what do I want to do? Because I want to make sure that none of this is going to short out. Doesn't look like it's going to. Good. However, I am going to put something over it. But I'm going to let that dry for now. Alright, now, there's something else I wanted to do. I'm going to put a piece of, tape over that, just so they don't short out. So there's a board here, but the board is a little low. I don't want to take a chance of, anything shifting or anything like that. So just want to make sure that it's going to stay. So this stuff is pretty good. It's like, let me turn on some more light over there. There you go. It's rubbery. Almost, well, I didn't even think of that. Anyway, I got this cut already, so let's do this. It's one-sided, but it's kind of rubbery. It's actually a good type of a sealant tape, if that's what you're looking to do. But I do have, and I wasn't even thinking of it, the double-sided rubber tape. That stuff is fantastic. No matter what I've used it on so far, it stays. And it seems like I never have to make any changes or, go add more. It just does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, well actually I got that black stuff I just had. That's on a roll. This is double-sided, clear. This is double-sided, and it's rubbery, and it's thick and stretches. It's just good stuff. I bought another roll of this, which I've used about a half of it, and that's in the house though, but this stuff is good. I get it on Temu. Now, a lot of people say, oh, Temu, you know, the Chinese company, blah, 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 blah. You know, you're supporting the Chinese. Well, you know what? You go to Walmart, you buy something, what's it say? It doesn't say made in the USA, made in Taiwan, made here, made there. It's made in China. So, okay, I'm giving people, oh, that's my membership card. I'm giving people here jobs by buying, we'll say at Walmart. You know, well, yeah. However, by me saving money by going direct, I have money to spend here. That's my Mason card. Okay, so that's done. Now, let's see here. Let's put this up now that we have everything protected, or supposedly anyway. You go to that place, and then you go to, for instance, look at their shoes, their sneakers, stuff like that. You know, $4, $5, $6. Heavy duty stuff, $8. Go to Walmart, same sneaker, $35, $40. I'm missing a screw. This up here. Put that over there. That goes there. That goes there. I didn't use all this. I just forgot to put it away last time. I did. Mr. Bill, what I forget? Okay. Now, let me show you what I did. Well, let me show you, and then I'll show you what I did. I already did it once. However, I didn't have the record button on. So I got this fan that I put up here because every time you solder, the solder wants to come right up into your face. There, so now it's getting blown all over the place. You can't even hear the fan. I can feel it a little bit on my hand, but the main thing is it's keeping the smoke away, which is nice. The solder smoke. That's lead. So, alright, so what I had done. Alright guys, so here's what I did. Right now I have it just temporary because I wanted to see how it was going to work. I'll probably just use a switch like I have here for this light up on top. So that's probably going to be the easiest thing. But anyway, what I did was I put this fan up under here. Get this over here. Yeah. And I put it on a little bit of an angle, and there she be. Lock nuts here so the fan won't slide up and down. Alright, so we're all set there. Then I put a couple of lock nuts up there, so as I was tightening it up through here, it didn't just keep pulling up. So I have room for adjustment. So now, this camera keeps screwing up where it plugs in. Alright, so I took a small whisper fan and put it right here. I put it on an angle, so it's not blowing straight down. It's blowing towards the work area. Feels halfway decent. I can feel it. It's not loud, as you can hear. Put lock nuts on it here so that it wouldn't slide up and down on the bolts. And then I put a couple lock nuts up here, so when I tightened it down from inside, I didn't have to worry about it just keep pulling up. I wanted to make sure that I had a stopping point. So now I can solder and not have to breathe it in. Because the solder, for some reason, when you're soldering and you get that solder smoke, it wants to head for your face. No matter where you go, I can be standing here and it wants to come up. If I stand over here, it'll come to me here. No matter where you are, you draw the smoke. That's all there is to it. So, I was looking for this. Now I know where it is. Oh, and I have that right there. I forgot about that. Oh, goodness. Hold on a minute. Let's see how it actually looks over there. I forgot I put this here. And that came unplugged.